Okay, middle two, let's go back to our work. We have today another topic which is the connectives. What are connectives? They are joining words that are used to join and connect two parts together and make these two parts into one part. As you see, let's read our definition. The connectives are words we use to connect between two separate parts. We have here today two kinds of our connectives. We have connectives to show the reason and the result, and we have others that show our contrast. Let's deal with each one together. The first part of my lesson is because and so. These are two important connectives, and they are used in the middle of our sentence. As you see now, let's read this part. Adam went to the hospital because he was ill. Let's write which part of these two sentences are or is the reason and which is the result. Adam went to the hospital. This is a part, and he was ill. This is a part. Because he was ill, this is we call our reason. So he went to the school or the hospital because it's a result. If I wanted to use the word so, I have to change my sentence or reverse them. Adam was ill. This is the cause or the reason. And Adam was, so he went to the hospital. This is the result. As you see in your example now, in because and so are used in the middle of our sentences. And add to your information that the word because means as. Yeah, if I want to write as instead of the word because, no problem. Let's read it. Adam went to the hospital as he was ill. It's right. Let's do another example. For example, Mom bought a new mobile. She was very happy or glad. Okay. And I ask you to write the word so. As I told you, I have to write the word so in the middle of the sentence. But which part I have to start with it? That Mom bought a new mobile. So what happened to her and what was the effect of buying a new mobile in her? She was very happy or glad. Okay, as you see now, the word is so here in the middle. Mom bought a new mobile. This is we call reason or a cause. And she was very glad. This is the result. If I ask you to write the word because here, okay, can we do it together? So Mom was very glad. Why? Because she bought a new mobile. As you see now, middle two, that if I wanted to replace so in the place of because, I have to change my sentences. And if I wanted to use because instead of so, I have also to change my sentences, but take care that we have the reason and the result. Okay, the first part was as you see, so and because. Now let's practice also and do and what. These three connectives, as you see, are used in order to show our contrast. Let's read the first one. Although he is rich, he is unhappy. He is rich, but he is unhappy. Before I start my work, I have to tell you that although has the same meaning as though. And I think that the difference between them are their places inside the sentences. How can we know? Let's do an example together. When I write, Hoda studied hard. She is a clever girl and she studied hard. Okay? She got bad marks. Okay, do you think that Hoda, as you see in your example now, she studied hard, that she would get bad marks? It's an unexpected result. Why? Because if you study hard, you expect that you are going to get good marks and you succeed, you pass your exam and succeed in your exams. But what happened to Hoda, we don't know. So now let's use, for example, also. The first advice to you is take care that if it starts with a small letter or capital letter. Why? Because according to that letter, you are going to organize your sentence. If it's a capital letter, so you have to start with it. Although what? Although Hoda got bad marks, she studied hard, or although Hoda studied hard, she got bad marks. I think the second one is right in order to keep the meaning of the sentence correct. If I ask you in this sentence to use but, I have to tell you that but doesn't come at the beginning of a sentence. It should be in the middle of the sentence. It's the opposite of although. I have to put it in the middle. I can't use it at the beginning of the sentence anymore. Okay, so now, Hoda studied hard, but she got bad marks. Okay, let's practice an example using though. When I say that my dad is happy, he is poor. Okay, as you see that we have opposite meanings. He is very happy, but he is a poor person. He doesn't have enough money. If I wanted to use the word though with a small letter, I have to put it in the middle. As you see now, my dad is happy though he is poor. Okay, let's answer this exercise together. Sam wants to be a doctor, he studies hard. So if I wanted to use the word so, as I told you, I have to put it in the middle. So what? Now, let's try. Sam wants to be a doctor, so he studies hard. The second one, he was happy. He passed his driving test. He was happy. Why? Because he passed his driving test. And if I told you that, the word because equal to the word as if you like to use it in the middle. So, he was happy because he passed his driving test. Number 3. The book was interesting. He read it twice. So why did he read the book? Because it was interesting. With the book was interesting. So he read it twice. Another kind of question, which is number 4. Although Jack is not rich, he is happy. Use but. So I'm going to write the word but at the beginning, in the middle. So Jack isn't rich, but he is happy. The last question. I have a lot of work to do, so I can't go to the club. So why can't you go to the club? Because I have a lot of work to do. I have okay. I can't go to the club why? Because I have a lot of work to do. Okay, this is another kind of questions. Correct the mistakes. His friends waited for half an hour, although he did not come. Okay, let's read that. His friends waited for an hour, but he didn't come. Okay, underline or circle also and write but. Second one, he was ill because he went to school. He was ill, it's a reason, so the result is he went to school, so because has to be so. I told you before but can't come at the beginning, but we start our sentence with it, so this is not correct. But the film was boring, I saw it twice, so I can use although. He needs a pen, although he buys a new one. He needs a pen. He already needs a pen, so he buys a new one. She eats a lot, so she was hungry. She eats a lot. Why? Because she was hungry. So he didn't study well. He passed the exam. He didn't study well. It's a fact, and the result he passed the exam. So I can't use the word so at the beginning. I have this is a contrast. I have a contrast in my sentence. I have to use although. It was raining heavily yesterday, for example, because he went out. Also the same, it's a contrast. It was raining, so you have to stay home. But he went out or got out. I'm going to cross because and write but.